This is Chris, the lottery guy. Here in Mississippi, we have the game of Match 5. And right now, as of last night, it has reached a big point of $620,000. And these are the numbers that come out last night. There's a 2, a 9, 16, 19, and 33. So I bought tickets for this, and I've got a few matches on there. So I just want to show you the results of what I did last night on my results that I've done with me buying one $10 ticket. So here we go. Right here, I have a sheet of paper, and I'll keep track of my numbers on this sheet of paper. If you would look in the previous video that I've done on the Match 5 and look down at the bottom of the page, and you will see the links. And one of those links is going to be containing where you can print it out, send it to your printer, and you can print out some of these worksheets. And that way, if you don't want to buy the numbers, you can take and practice, use them as practice sheets. That'll work perfect. But this is what I was going to show you. This is my ticket, and I have 2, the 9 on this line, which is a match, and that's good for a free ticket. And then this next line is going to be a 2 and a 33. And that's going to be good for a ticket. And then if you look down here on this line, on D line, it's going to be a 2 and a 19. So that is 3 free tickets right there, which of course I done matched up the 2 on the other one. But that's 3 free tickets, which is like $6, because this ticket right here cost me $10 to buy. But it's still 3 free tickets, and that means you're doing pretty good on getting that close. 2 out of 5 is not easy to get. And I just wanted to show you, this is how I keep track of it. Right now, I have my previous draws on this form that I've done in the past. And then also I write out at the very end of my numbers, it's in blue, I write out the sums. And those are the way that I've been kind of doing my numbers. I've been looking at my sheet over here on my previous draws, which you can go to the Mississippi homepage and you can find your previous draws. And what I've done was I basically made me a list from the beginning of the Match 5, going all the way down to last night, which was July the 1st, right here. I have it on there. And the total on the sum come out to be 79. So if you look up and down this list, on the totals on the sum, you can kind of get an idea of how these numbers fall and how they kind of go back and forth. Of course, it's a little confusing because this is a lot of numbers. But what I have figured out on this thing is if you see the first 2 numbers right here in the beginning are below the number 10. So they're below the number 10. And then the majority, not all of them, but the most of them, at least the 2 beginning numbers is going to be below 10. So I'm just kind of giving everybody a heads up whenever you're picking your numbers. I'm not saying don't pick them above 10. I'm just saying that that's the way they normally fall the most. That's the most times it falls. So, on what I was done in my previous videos, I've done a chart on doing different things, but I just wanted to go over this right here on how this works and how you can take and maybe get a little edge on how to win. Give you a better idea than to just go pick out some random numbers and then hope to win. This kind of gives you an edge on knowing when to play them. If you have the time to track this down and keep track of it just a little bit, you will understand. It takes a little while to get started, but once you get started, it doesn't take long to keep track of it. But if you watch my videos, I will try to keep you in touch with this and keep you updated on the do's and the don'ts. Right here, I'm going to go over the amount and number 100s in this video. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, with that being said, there's 14 out of these drawings. And I think there's only like 27. 14 out of 27 are in the sum of over 100 or more. 100 plus on the sum. So that kind of gives you an idea whenever you're doing your numbers of how you're doing the first two below the number 10 and the other three where you're adding up to 100 or more. But it doesn't happen that way every time. As you can tell, we have some low numbers in there. 60s, 40s, 50s, 70s. So if you see that there, it's not all 100s. So you have to kind of make a judge on if you want to kind of total up your sum and you want to bet in the 100s or above, or if you want to bet in the 70s, the 90s, which this last time it was in the 70s, right here. And then right now I have my tickets made out for the next drawing already, and my numbers that I'm picking is going to be pretty low. I'm predicting that the first three numbers in the beginning, I'm predicting that those may fall below the number 10. That does happen. It happens probably maybe 4 times. Out of all these numbers, it's probably happened like 4 times. And you just kind of got to know when to do it. And right now, I'm just guessing, of course, but that's going to be my strategy for the next one, is maybe keeping the first 3 numbers below the number 10. Well, I hope this gives everyone a little bit of information on this new game on the Max 5 that started out back in April, which that was the first drawing. And I'm hoping this right here will give everybody kind of a leg up on trying to figure out how to do that. And don't forget to go watch my other video, or watch it, or go down to the link and find this practice sheet. And then you can send that to your computer, to your printer, is what I meant to say, and print those out. And then you have practice worksheets. Whether you buy them or not, you can still practice. Well, I hope everyone likes this video. If you will, like and subscribe. And thank you very much.